Greetings, gentlemen and ladies. You are welcome to Don Van FS YouTube channel. Yes, in this video, I want to give you the setups for grandfather strategy. I want to give you the setup for grandfather strategy. Remember, I said most of you that is in a student group have a greater advantage over others because it's not all the settings that will be released on social media. We only release on how it works. If you want to get in touch with the setups, you join our student groups. That is where we release all the sophisticated settings that has a power point to override, boom, and crash. All right, so let's go. So what you have to do, just follow me judiciously. You can do screenshots. You can follow it the way you follow it. You can do screenshots or also re-record it and that. So just go to your F sign or your indicator sign, click on it. The first indicator you are to put is you go to your main chart, F plus on the main chart, you choose parabolic SAR. Yes, you choose parabolic SAR. The settings for the first parabolic SAR, the step it should be 0.82, maximum should be 0.0082, then style should be 2 pixel. You use any color of your choice, though this time around I use Benin. You can screenshot it, then you click on save. That is the first indicator, right? The second parabolic star we are to add is what you go to the main chart again, F plus, you add the next parabolic star, which is 0.0086. Then another maximum should be 0.0086, the same color, the same pixel. You click on done. That is the second parabolic star. Then you also go to that same main chart. All right, then the third parabolic star, because we have three parabolic star there, we have the step 0.0078, maximum 0.0078, then 2 pixel. You use another color. You see the color I use. If you like three of them, you can use different color. If you like, you can use the same color, but you can use different color to get a very good design. Then you click on save at the top side. Then the next thing to add, though fractal is not necessary, you just go and add your fractals under the same chart window. Your fractals is down there. You scroll down, you see your fractals. You just click on it, make it 4 pixel. All right, then choose any color of your choice. You click on save. All right, the next indicator on the main chart is Ichimoku. Don't mind, we are ending at this Ichimoku side, at the moving average, I mean. So some other parabolic star is not part of. Just the ones I show you is what you put. All right, the other ones are under testing. So we click on Ichimoku. All right, then you leave it at the default 926.52. You tick this box. Then the 10% should be 4 pixel, a visible color. I use black because my chart is white. Then the Kenjusin should be 1 pixel. From Kenjusin down to Chico's part should be 1 pixel. Background color. You see, I put white here because my chart background is white, so I don't want to see these ones on my chart. That's why it's only one. Then you click on save. All right. The next to add on your main chart is moving average. Don't mind the other parabolic side you are seeing. It's another kind of strategy I'm test running. All right, don't mind them. So the next thing to add is just moving average. All right, moving average, period 105, shift 0, method exponential, apply to close, style 4 pixel. You choose any color of your choice. In this case, I choose blue. You click on blue, then and click on save. That is all. We are done with the main chart. Remember, I said some other parabolic star that is lined up there is a new parabolic star I'm testing, so it's not part of this strategy. So this ones I've shown you is what supposed to contain in your main chart. So now let's move over to the indicator window 1. So before you put the indicator window 1, you must go to, you first of all go to the main chart, F plus of the main chart, and add RSI. And the RSI setting should be what? 1. All right, the period should be 1. Apply to close, style. Under style, 1 pixel background color here. All right, the levels is not much important. You just allow it the way it is at the 70 this, and you click on save. All right, we save it. So now it will make a provision. Why we are adding it is just to make a provision for indicator window 1 for us. Some of you, I don't know the window it will fall, but in this case is window 1 because that's the only indicator window I have. Some of you have different windows and all that. Then number 2 indicator you have to visit is what? Stochastic oscillator under window 2 now. So that is to say you are clicking under window 2, no longer window 1. So because we have received window 1 when you added your RSI, then this is where you click to get your stochastic. So the moment you click there, you click here, you get your what? Stochastic oscillator is within the oscillator after relative strength index figure or something. So that is it. You click, the setting should be 303. Are you seeing it? 303 period 31. You have K period and D period 3. Slowing 3. Price feed low / high. Method should be simple. Main should be 4 pixel. Then the signal should also be 4 pixel. You make them the same color. Don't change the color. Then you come to level. The level side, you tap on it. Then the level should be, remember I said you can do screenshot, 20, 85, 95, 50, what? 15, 80. Then you make it 4 pixel. You choose any color of your choice. Then you click on the backward, right? And click on save at the top side. All right? Click on save at the top side. So immediately it will appear on your window. It will appear on your window. You see it? So the next thing we have to add are moving averages. You can see we have many moving averages here. So you pay attention here because that is where the work is. So the first moving average under window 2, window 1 is period should be what? 75, shift 0, method exponential, apply to close, style 3 pixel. You choose any color of your choice. I chose this green. All right, then you click on save. Then the second moving average is different in 10 of 10. All right, moving average, remember the first one was 75, this one now is 85. 0 exponential, close, 2 pixel, the same color. You click on save. All right, so if you add 10 again, the next one should be what? 95. All right, so the next one should be what? 95. Moving average period 95. Shift 0, method exponential, apply to close, style 2 pixel, the same color. All right, that's the third moving average. You click on save. Then the fourth moving average, all right, should be period 105. If you add 10 to 95, you have 105. That is 105, 0 exponential, close, 3 pixel. Remember, we are still using the same color this time around. All right, from 75 to 105 is still the same color we are using. We didn't change the color and the pixel. Then you click on save. All right, then this one is what? Number 4 moving averages. All right, so number 5 is 15. If you add 105, then you have period 15, 1115. Then 0 exponential, close, 3 pixel, then the same color. You save. All right, so if you add another 10 to it, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, I don't want to. 115 plus 10 is 125. So in this 125, you now change color. We have period. You know, remember the other one ends at 115. Then 115 plus 10 should be 125. So this 125, the difference that we change the color. So period should be 125, shift should be 0, exponential, close, then 3 pixel, black. I use another color. This is where I change color from 125. You click on save. All right, then you go again. So if you add 10 to 125 is what? I want us to follow it judiciously. Coming. So that's 125. 125 plus 7 will give you what? 135. All right, 135. That is the next thing to add, isn't it? Then that's 135 plus before 145. Okay, let's check. This is 135, the same black. All right, the period should be 135. Then shift exponential close 3 pixel black, you click on save. So if you add 135 10, which one is it? That is 145, isn't it? Then you make the period 145 0 exponential close 3 pixel black, you save it. All right, that is the 145, right? So the next one is, so the next one now, remember we are using black all through from 135. Now the next one is 175. All right, you make the period 175, then shift should be 0 exponential close 3 pixel, then you change the color. Remember the other one was black, you start from green black, then this one is this color, right? Is it red or orange or whatever? So you change the color from 175 again, and you have this color 3 pixel. You can see the setup: 175 0 exponential close 3 pixel, then this orange, then you click on save. All right, that is 175. 175 plus 10, so the next one is what? 185, because if you add 10 to 175, you have 185. All right, period 185, then 0 exponential close 3 pixel, then the same color. All right, you click on save. All right, you click on save. If you add 10 to 185, it becomes what? 190. So the next one is what? 195. Then you make the period 10 195, shift 0 exponential close the 3 pixel, the same color. All right, are you seeing it? From 175 we are using the same color now. 175, 185, 195 is the same color. Then if you plus 10 to 195, it becomes 205. You click on save first. So the next one should be what? 205. So if you add 10, it becomes what? 205. All right, the period should be 205, shift 0 exponential close 3 pixel, right? Then you click on save. So if you add 10 to 205 is what? 215. That's 215. All right, then you can add moving average 215. This one is 205, moving average 215. That's the next one. Period what? 215, shift 0 method exponential, apply to close, then 3 pixel, the same color, you save it. All right, if you add the next one is what? 225. 225. All right, then shift 0 exponential close 3 pixel, the same color, then you save. The last one is what? 235, the same color. All right, the same color, you can see 235, then exponential close the same color, then you save. That is all the moving averages we have. 15 moving averages. All right, so that is what we have. And after setting that, you go back to your chart, it will look this way. This is how exactly it will look like. All right, this is how it will look like. So another thing is, I have made a video on how this thing works. I've made a video on how it works. All right, so all you needed to do is to follow up the video. You follow up the video, and if you check here now, you find out that everything is in blues. Let's go to crash. Why do we put buy on this crash? Very good. We put buy, and of course you see it's buying, though we missed the entry. All right, whenever you see this is what we have, and this one. Okay, whenever you see a crossing between this red and black and something, or a crossing between this blue, which is stochastic oscillator, all right, and both happen below 20 or within 20, then the next thing you should wait, this is the parabolic SAR. All right, this is parabolic SAR. Let me introduce or do official explanation. This thing you have here is the parabolic SAR, one we added on the main chart. This one is the moving average, then this one is the Chimoku. All right, so if you want to have a better entry, we have two kind of entry. Number one is, if anytime you see, if you are looking for buy entry, you must wait for this moving average to cross each other below 20. You see where they cross each other like this. All right, so the next thing you have to look is on the main chart. You know, this price was falling before, and as it was falling, this resistance was guiding them. So on reaching here, the price shoot up and hit the resistance. Some of the resistance divided itself, they came down here to form support. Immediately the price hit the resistance and the support started forming, you join up the trend because the trend will continue to go up. And that is why this one has been going up, going up, going up, and it's going up here. It's coming here to make the some drops before it goes to the highest level. All right. So another entry, apart from checking that the price or this thing has a crossover or the stochastic cross among the moving averages, that is even the best. Just allow this stochastic oscillator to cross in between the moving averages. Then the next thing now we should look at is whether if the price has hit the resistance and they started forming the support, then you join up the market. So another way you can join is if this price have hit the resistance and this one have started forming, then this Ichimoku have crossed in between the moving average to the upside, then you can buy from there from the point of crossing. Haven't seen that these ones are below, they are at oversold level. If they are at oversold level and you see Ichimoku crossing within the moving average, you can join them to the upside because the market will definitely go up, whether in 1 minute or 5 minutes or in any time frame. So the setups hold. And remember in the video how it works, I say this thing work effectively from 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and 30 minutes, then 1 hour, or as case may be. But it also work in 1 minute if you want to scalp around. So that is the psychology why we enter this market, because we see this crossover at over sold level. The crossover mean the stochastic crossing the moving averages. Another crossover, even without the stochastic, is this moving average. You see how the green one twists above. It crosses between the red and the black. So it's also a crossover. So if you can use the crossover between the red and black and the crossover between the Ichimoku and the moving average on the main chart, they most of the time tally together. Or you can also use crossover between the stochastic oscillator and the moving averages, they also tally. But what will give you the overview is as the price hits this one, you must see the appearance of support coming, as in coming down. You know, this price hit this thing came down. Let's use another scenario. Let's use another scenario, a buy scenario. Like here, you see this thing have been falling. So all of the sudden market went up and hit this resistance. All right, as it hit this resistance, what happened? The support started forming, and within the time this support came down and started forming is your entry. All right, is your entry, is your entry. And within that time when those things is happening, we have a convergence and crossover within the oversold level between the stochastic oscillator and moving averages, or between the moving averages, because it was there where this green that was at the backward come front. You see the green was at the back here, but if you see it, are twisted and come front. So that is a crossover. It's either you see that you join, or you see the stochastic oscillator crossing among the moving averages, you join. Then, or you see this, haven't seen that all this thing is at over sold level, you have to see when the Chimoku crosses between the moving averages, then you also join. So we have different entry mode. All right. Likewise for sell point. So if you are looking for sell opportunity, you want to see when the convergence between the moving averages is above 80 level and the stochastic oscillator is crossing in between them. And of course, you know, when this price was moving up, it was guided by support. So as the price fall and hit the support, then the resistance started forming. Then you will join up the trend. But you must first of all see that this thing is at overbought level. All right, that is when this price started falling massively. Okay, or you can wait to see maybe after this price hits the support and then the resistance started forming, then you have to see a Ichimoku crossing in between the moving averages at the top side, then you join up the trend and you make your money, and you make your money. So like this one that is raining, this something spiked, okay, the boom, yes, there was a zone we were expecting it, though it has been in profit because it's about to go up, but we want to scalp it between the zone. You know, it was in profit before. It's just now they get to that zone because I scalp it around, and of course it has spiked based on the fact I'm not paying attention to it. Then this market now is about to go up. Can you see that this one is at over what, over sold? Then this spike have to happen again and cross the moving average, thereby bringing the amount of Ichimoku, this black, to cross this one, then massive one will happen, and then we have a crossover. You experience a crossover here soon. So this market is about to go up. It's about to do what? Go up. All right, it's about to go up. You see where it started forming. So the best entry is where you see, it has been falling. All this one, you will not trade them. You will just allow it to hit the support. So the moment it hits support, then the the formation of this resistance is your entry, because that is when it will gather momentum. The moment it hits and then this one started forming, then you wire in and hold. So somebody will say, where is your exit? Your exit is within the moment you see that this what do you call this, stochastic oscillator has hit 20 level. From its point of, is either you join from the crossing of this, which is also the crossing of the green among the red and black. All right, then you follow the stochastic to hit 20 level, you exit. That is somewhere here. From here to here is your money. You go away and rest and wait for another entry. Let's see another beautiful entry from the upper side. So look at here, what will give you entry. Do you know there are sometimes this thing can get up, all right, and start coming down? So what will give you entry is between the support and resistance. This thing, if there is no formation, maybe that the price was moving up, and this, each time price is moving up, the support parabolic SAR will guide them. All right, the support parabolic, you can see where it started guiding them. When this one hit, bam, it formed. All right, then it started guiding the trend, guiding the trend, guiding the trend. So if you don't receive any opposite move, it came from what? The support. Then price hit the support, resistance started forming, then you join up the sell. The trend has changed, and upon the change of that trend, you also notice that there's a crossover between your this thing at oversold level. Then you join. It's a very powerful, and it trades everything: boom, crash, volatility, most especially currency pay. Like this thing, you can use it to wire gold anyhow. They trade gold like bad. All right, so you can use it to trade anything in the financial market. It's not only meant for boom and crash, it's meant for volatilities, it's meant for all those things, all the indices. Just follow the principle as I have explained. Remember, previously I've released video on how it works, and I've told us that most of these um, powerful settings are always found in my student group. So I want you to follow us up. Then this particular setup will be among the 25 setup I want to release this month of April. That is the only setup you will receive on the social media. Every other things is found in my student group. So if you want to be a partaker of all the settings, you get yourself involved to the student group. So what is left for you is to DM me, then I'll tell you how to get involved, we have to receive the link and all that. We have too many powerful tools that's even more than this one. We have more dangerous tools that are made available in the student group than what you are seeing. So I want you to be connected to us fully, and don't hesitate to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so that you get to know when we drop a value like this. Thank you and remain blessed. This is Donval FX, the only coach of boom and crash. Bye. So like this particular crash 500, you can see under 1 minute this thing have projected to over bot level. So very soon it will start dropping. Let's check 5 minutes, and you see within the period of its movement as a buy, the what do you call this, the support has been guiding the trend. So what we are looking at now is the falling. The spike that will happen from here and hit this thing, then the resistance will start forming, then we fire in for buy, for sell. All right, and that will happen exactly. I'll tell you, this thing is too bad and too dangerous, too effective. Look at where that thing will happen. I'll tell you how to use this thing and do technical analysis correctly. You see a spike happen, this is where it will fall massively. Here where I drop this thing, it will not exceed here, it will fall massively. So that very point is where it will fall very with a fast move. So I will also tell us how all those things works, comparing this to technical analysis, and it will give you the exact, like that place I dropped this thing. So it will give you exact something that will happen. All right, and you see it happen. Okay, so let's check around. That's why this one is still going up, even as it retraces now. It's going up there to make a massive drop. right, to make just a kind of high retracement. Then before it break, go to this point again and then drop. Right, so the peak of these things identify zones for you, but that one is a kind of another kind of video that will come up shortly on the student group. Right, so stay blessed, and make sure you make up the settings the way it was given. Don't mix anyone, and practice on your demo before you get into your real. But I'm telling you, this strategy is a bomb. That's why it's called grandfather. It's a grandfather because it shows you everything you needed to see in the system, and then you wire in with applying your risk management. Thank you very much, and stay blessed. See you in another powerful mobile setups. Thank you. So like this C5 C1000, now you can see we have received a crossover between the what we call this, the stochastic oscillator and the moving averages. Then price is moving up already, but it's not enough to join this market. Even though I've joined, of course we know it's going up from here, it's going up from here, but you needed to wait for this price to come and hit this man. Once it hits this man, you will see some part of this thing will come here and start forming. All right, and from that point of formation of this thing changing from resistance to support is your entry. So this price is actually going up there. This price, let me zoom up. So the somebody will ask me which is zoom level. You either use the zoom 0, which is the last one, or zoom 1. If you zoom to the last, then you zoom it to 1 outside this way. Right, that is the zoom level. So that's another thing. And your screen setting, how do you make your screen setting? You carry this there's this arrow. You see this arrow here, this small arrow within the bottom of your chart. All right, you drag it and make sure that the arrow is aligned with this pop down here. That is where it's supposed to be. You carry it and drop. All right, you click, then it goes. So this market is already going up because stochastic have crossed within the moving average within what 20 level of area or stochastic oscillator. So this thing now is moving. It will be dropping, but it will move and hit this man. All right, so it will move and hit it. Then some of this thing will start forming here. Upon dropping to retrace and forming, that is when this one will now form. So from that point of flow, so this set of fractals now, we didn't talk about fractals, is by the time this thing hits the topper side, what is it, by the time it will hit here and started forming, falling to bring up the support, that is when the fractals will now, after the final falling, fractals will crown at the bottom of the last candle. Of course, you see that in the 5 minutes when the time gets to. All right, you can see within 5 minutes it's still telling us that market is still, that is why we say 5 minutes is better. All right, market is still moving down. All right, it's still moving down because this formation, this thing started just forming not too long ago from this candlesticks. That's when it started forming. Right, this candle that touched this one, so there's still a kind of drop. When it come up to this level, it will still make a fast drop, and the distance between that place, that side to here, is the distance between under that 1 minute to that place we're expecting it to get to. All right, so that is it. So if you are watching it in 5 minutes, until you see the drop now, so until you see this kind of bottom fractals like this, okay, that is when you will go in. After seeing, let me take a case study where those things happen so that you will get it. Like if you come here now, let's check this crash. You see here we have this bottom crown. The bottom crown, I mean, is this. You see this thing, this bottom crown. So assuming, okay, this is assuming, as this thing is falling, and I just want to scalp up here and get out. You see this bottom crown is what's showing that the momentum is up. So when that thing hit and the support zone started forming, this bottom crown will also give you a hedge. But that doesn't mean that if without this bottom crown you cannot buy, but it always form when the price creates a new low. This is a new low. That's why it formed here, and they needed to finish this candle up before anything happened. The principle behind fractals, some of my students, they know. These fractals, you can use it to trade alone and still be profitable, almost 99% safe. But I will make a video over that. So, and it's still found in my student group. So I want you to join up there and follow up the activities judiciously, and you make money yourself. All right. So that is that about this. More video about this thing will come, because this thing, you can use it to do your technical analysis, and you see market plays that way. Do you know why this market started receiving this resistance, strong resistance? It's as a result. It's as a result of this thing. If I place horizontal line, these 2 points, the first point is here. You see, is where each of these points is a resistance or support. So if you use your horizontal line to mark all the beginning and the end of every parabolic, you see that each time market get there, you must see the reaction. Even the time, all the edges, like if you come here now, this is where price is now. This market can spike from here. You see it's within the edge of this one. All right. If you just use horizontal line to bring out all the edges, you see how market reacts on them 247 smoothly at exact point. So this one may drop from here now. If care is not taken, to just do pam, drop. As if you just finish this candle now, the beginning of the next one, you will see pam. All right. So this boom 1000 now is about to go up. All right. You know why you will not trade now to the upside? Why you will not trade to the upside? Number one is because we have not received, this spike needed to happen, very massive one. You see, it has returned that profit. A massive spike supposed to happen and hit this man. So once it hits this man, then the support will start forming here. You will join, then the spike will start going up, just the way it happened here. Let me show you where this one started. You see how this thing make a very massive move after this thing found in oversold. You see, pia 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 pia. So upon touching this, that is when this thing started forming. All right. And what happened? Spike continues to the upside. Each one that reacts on the moving average, it will continues till that point where it is now. This thing went far. The spikes, it went far till here, and that is how this one also sell and hit. Then this one fall. All right. So that is how it works, man. It's very, very powerful. I want you to study it critically, and you will see how every of your trade will come in blues. Thank you very much. Then you can get me directly on WhatsApp through the link below this video, or the phone number below the video. Then you get access to our student platform. Then you get many setups for some of you using mobiles, and this thing works on mobiles. It's more active on mobiles. It works on system as well, but more active on what mobiles. So I have 25 active mobile strategies to release, and most of them, just like I said, is only this one you will find in the social media YouTube channel or my TikTok. So every other settings we find in my student group. So I want you to get involved there and have access to all our doings. We have very potential and effective setups there. So see you there. So also remember, you can always earn commission. So we teach you that there in the student group as well. You can always earn commission. Thank you.